afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. We're going to talk about this week's 2-minute meetup, 2-minute real estate meetup. We'll get started here in one moment. Hope everyone is doing well. If you're like me, you're probably a little tired of the quarantine, kind of pulling my hair out. I'm used to moving, going back and forth and doing things, and kind of being still is a little difficult, but it's giving me an opportunity to get quite a bit of stuff done on the computer. So you'll be seeing some things coming out from me, some quality content that you guys will be able to learn from. And hopefully with your feedback, I'll be able to learn some things from you guys as well. Although I am not a novice, there's still areas for improvement for me, likewise as everyone else. So on this week's 2-minute meetup, guys, we want to talk about how do you gauge a seller's motivation. So one of the things is when you're talking to sellers and you're looking to get them to sell at a deep discount, you're looking to solve a problem for them. And 9 times out of 10, the majority of the people that you speak to, they don't have an issue, they don't have a problem that they need you to solve. So I always take the perspective of, be a problem solver, be a solutionist, and do it with integrity. So to gauge seller motivation, here are some of the key things that you need to identify. Here's some key words is must. If you're talking to a seller and they say, I must sell this house because I can't afford the payments, or I must, get rid of this house because of these tenants, tore up the property. Or another key word is need. I need to sell this property ASAP. Those 2 words are a lot different than want. Sometimes you'll talk to people and they say, well, I want to sell this house because I want to move somewhere else. Well, a want versus a need, is definitely different. The situation is different. So one thing you want to look for is you want to look for and hear those key words as must, need. Another strong keyword is vacant or taxes or eviction. So I need to sell because the property is vacant. I must sell because I don't want to pay the next taxes that's coming due. Or I need to sell because I'm going through an eviction and I don't want to rent the property out to another tenant. So in order to gauge the seller's motivation, one, you need to listen clearly to what they're saying, and you need to try and identify what the problem is and how you can solve that problem. So by listening attentively, again, you want to listen for keywords as must, need, vacant, taxes, eviction. I need to move because I need the money. Those are keywords. Or I need to sell this property because I had a family member that passed away. Things like that. So you have to be able to gauge that seller's motivation versus who want to sell and who need to sell. Also, time frames. One thing I always ask is, how soon do you need this problem solved? How soon do you need to move? How soon do you need to sell? If they say, I need to sell immediately, that's a key word. That motivation is high. If they say, well, I'm not in a rush, maybe 8-9 months, well, that's a want to sell situation versus a need to sell situation. So just keep this in mind when you're getting ready to go into real estate investing, or if you're already in real estate investing and you're looking to buy property, you want to listen for those keywords. Realtors also give hints and keywords as, the seller is highly motivated. The seller really needs to sell. Those kind of keywords can let you know that you're in a position where you can get that property a lot less than what they're offering, or a lot less than what they're trying to get because they're in a need situation. And although they're in a need situation, you want to make sure you put your best foot forward and you're not trying to take advantage of anyone, because you're trying to solve a problem and not trying to create more problems. So this is Marcus Maloney. This is your 2-minute meetup for this week. Again, if you're looking for additional content, please feel free to join me at my website, marcusemaloney.com, or you can go to youtube.com/MRCSMaloney. You know me here on Facebook, on Twitter. So again, I love to give this information away. So join me, and I look forward to speaking to you on next week.